from Sardinia. Today we're going to talk about how to rent a car in Sardinia, Italy. This is our fourth time in Italy and second time in Sardinia. And both times in Sardinia we rented a car. Last year in May 2024 for 12 days and this year September-October season for 15 days. We also rented a car in mainland Italy. But today we're going to talk about how to rent a car, especially in Sardinia, Italy.
We like to do a lot of research before we do most things, especially renting a car. So we read all the reviews, check all the prices, and there tends to be, variables, how to return your car, price, a lot of price differences, and we went with Ruvioli.
Yeah.
And this is the second time.
Yeah, we're renting from them. We actually use Ruvioli.com directly from their website. We don't use third-party websites, but there are so many like Europcar, Discover Cars, like rentacar.com. There's so many third-party sites. Like you can also rent your car from booking.com, or if you have a credit card, you can do it from your credit card portal. But we tend to do it like how we do the flights too. We just go and book it directly from the airline, and this is what we do. Again, renting a car directly from the people that rent
instead of a third party.
Instead of a third party.
To avoid, you just never know what's going to happen, and it's nice to avoid any possible issues.
Yeah. So the price is a bit more than you would find on a third party.
Yeah.
But the deposit is way lower. So I will show you the screenshot of if you go discovercars.com, and you'll see the prices are just at least 100 euros, 90 to 100 euros cheaper. But in the end, they have different rules. When you're returning the car, you have to get a car wash. You can't return a dirty car. They charge you for that. And they have 1,200 euros deposit rules, which we only pay 300 euro deposit. So if you have a credit card with lower limit, for example, $7,000, and then if you pay 1,200 euros, which is $1,400 on deposit, it's gonna block that amount in your credit card, and when you're traveling, that might be a problem. So just lower deposit always helps you. So what we had.
And Ruvioli returned the deposit really quickly. Last time.
Yeah, it was in an hour. We returned the car, and then just you get the deposit immediately.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, so how we do it is just, we actually went to Google Maps, and then where we rent the car is Olbia Airport, and we searched all the reviews and all the rental car places, and we found it, and just on their website, it's so easy. I put a screen recording on the screen, you'll see it's so easy. You can just go put your dates, which airport you want to pick it up, which airport you want to drop it off, and how many drivers do you need, because sometimes you need 2 drivers, but since we rent manual cars and I don't like driving manual cars, we only use 1 driver. he is the driver. And then we paid 30% down deposit before we come here when we booked. And the rest, when we came here at the check-in, we paid the rest of it. And we also show them your driver's license and your passport. Yeah. And we paid 300 euros deposit, and we picked up the car. And how fast that was, the process
so smooth.
From the flight to...
Yeah, so smooth. And last time really smooth, picking up and returning. And there tends to be less people in the Ruvioli line, which is always nice to just get straight to the get your car.
Because third parties, the other websites, they tend to give it to Hertz, Sixt,
Avis,
Budget, Avis, and then when you get off the plane, you're already tired, you just want to get your car and go to wherever you want to go. And then you see this huge line, and you have to wait maybe an hour, maybe more than that, to pick up your car. But if you pick a small agency like ours, there is nobody in front of you. You just go pick up your car, and you're on your way to your Airbnb or your hotel. So we also have international driving permit. I talked about that before, previous video about extensive Italy guide. So we get an international driving permit, which is from AAA. And how much did we pay for the?
It was $20?
It was I think $20. And then you brought 2 passport photos.
Yep.
And did you sign anything? Did you?
Yeah, you have to sign a few things.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick and easy.
And then they just give you this paper, which I can show it on the screen again. It's an international driving permit. Some car rentals, they want you to have it and they want you to show it to them when you're booking. With Ruvioli, we never had that problem. But every single time when we're going to rent a car in Europe, we get that. And we keep it in the car because by law, we heard you're supposed to have it. If
With you at all times. You're supposed to have your passport with you at all times.
Yes, that's in Italy. That's also you.
Which we tend to not have either.
No, we have the driving permit in the car because I leave it over there.
Okay.
But the passports, like, we only ask once.
Yeah.
And then we never ask ever. Like, even though. But you should have it.
You should. Don't be like us.
Don't be like us. Just keep your. We have our driver's license with us. We have ID, but like not the passport. But again, if you have a international driving permit, which is only $20, you get it from AAA. It's for the sound line. You know, like if cops pull you over, never happened to us. Thank God.
Yeah.
We don't speak Italian.
I don't know if there's any road rules in Italy. I don't know.
There's also that part.
If you hold up cars, you might get pulled over. If you don't go fast enough, or honk enough, maybe.
Yeah, if you don't go like 90 in the 50-mile zone, like you might just get pulled over. What are you doing with your life? Yeah. Wasting everyone's time. I would like to talk about the amount of money like we paid. So this year, September, October 2025, we rented the car for 15 days and it was total 615 euros and 721 US dollars, which is average $48 with medium insurance and $300 euros deposit. So there's also different kinds of insurance. There's a liability insurance, there's a medium insurance, and then there's a full coverage. So of course the price goes up the more coverage you have. Last time we had medium coverage, which only required us pay 300 euro deposit, and just like we had no problem, and it kind of covers like minor scratches and stuff, but like thank God we didn't have any. So if you want a full coverage, of course the price goes up. But for us, it's $48 a day. It's acceptable. Also last year, May 2024, we rented the same car, by the way, Panda.
It was a different model. It was just a standard. This one is a Panda Cross.
Panda Cross.
Which is nice. It's a little bit, I think it's a little bit higher. It's a little bit nicer.
Panda.
Still a manual Panda. Still just a slightly
it's a hybrid.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, which is great. You get a really good mileage.
Yeah, so last year it was 12-day rental with medium insurance was 631 euros, which is $683. And we paid again 300 euros deposit. And immediately when we returned the car, we got the deposit back. And last year, again, it was a bit different rule. We got a full tank. We picked up the car full tank, and then we returned full tank. And it was just right before the airport, trying to find gas station, trying to tell them.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was tough. You managed it though.
Barely.
Yeah. So if you want to know, it's a piano per favore. It means fill up the tank, piano. So that's how I say it. And full tank. But this year they gave us a half a tank, and then they said like just bring it back.
Half a tank.
Half a tank. And you pick up the car where the car rental, like a car rental lot, I guess I would say, at the airport parking lot, and then you drop it back and you park the exact same lot, and you're gonna see the signs over there, whichever company you picked, Hertz, Avis, you're gonna see, and just you're gonna park one of those, and then bring the car keys inside. Depending on your timing, obviously, we're just like dropping it back like daytime.
Yeah, the first time we flew into Cagliari and flew out of Olbia, so it was a little bit confusing. We didn't know exactly where to go, which can happen. This time was nice because we flew into Olbia and we're flying out of Olbia, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier.
But it's nice if you want to drive around the island and fly out of a different airport.
Also last year, since our pickup location and drop-off location was two different locations, we had to pay 120 euros extra for one-way fee, which was totally acceptable because we didn't want to just drive all the way back to south again just to drop off the car. So there is also that option if you want to go into another airport and just fly out of different airport. So you have that option. You can just always pay one-way fee, or ask them, and then you can drop it off
Yeah,
to a different
yeah.
airport. If you have any questions about how to rent a car in Italy or specifically in Sardinia, please let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like to support us and subscribe to see more videos like this. See you in the next one.
Ciao!